What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reverse video and welcome back to another character breakdown video. Today we're going to be looking at none other than Chris Redfield. He's the man that Capcom decided to put right at the top of the list for these reverse characters. I don't know if that really means much of anything at all, but with that being said, without any coins at all, he's a pretty mid character for the most part. His weapon power is pretty good. He shares the same machine gun as Tundra, which I did in the last character breakdown video, the Dragoon machine gun, and he comes with a pretty unique standard weapon, the USM-AI, which actually comes suppressed. Moving on though, his passive skill is called Pride of the Original 11, and it deals more damage to creatures the lower your HP gets, so take that for what it is. If you're really low and there is a creature coming your way, you should be able to take them down with ease, not like what I demonstrated here in this clip. His other skills consist of AMG 78 powered exoskeleton, which is way too confusing of a name to actually have to say, but it's his power punch that deals a lethal amount of damage and is really good for close encounters combat. Lastly, my favorite skill of Chris's is the Indomitable Spirit, which makes you temporarily immune to all types of damage, including even lethal damage. This is such an insane skill to have for a character because there's so many other types of coins that you can put on your build to make that even stronger. The only downside to Chris Redfield's Indomitable Spirit is that you will be taking damage even though you will stay invincible, so if you start with fine health and by the time your Indomitable Spirit is over, you will likely be on danger if you've been taking shots or taking damage that whole time Indomitable Spirit was active. Regardless though, there's only a few characters in this game that can actually have the ability to be invincible for a set amount of time. That is Chris Redfield and his sister Claire Redfield. The only downside to Claire Redfield's is that she does not have it equipped as a skill and you need to actually equip it on your build as a coin. As for Chris, his is actually just a skill that you can actually use without having 0 coins whatsoever. Once again, I will go over my build for Chris Redfield and what kind of coins I use for him. I will put it up on the screen here, and I will go ahead and give a quick rundown of why I use these coins. Usually with my builds, you will notice that I don't do anything fancy or anything unique. I don't try to play toxic, I just kind of try to play the game normally. So I got the AMG 78 powered exoskeleton damage booster, but if you don't know what that means, that is his punch move that I just hit right there. And I have it as damage booster, so of course, simple as that, it's just going to do more damage than it normally would. And just like pretty much all of my builds that you'll go on to notice, I have human HP booster, simple enough, just so I can have more health and survive longer. And lastly, I have the Dragoon damage booster and the Dragoon rate of fire booster. Like I said in my last character breakdown, I don't know if rate of fire is really a meta kinda coin or build to put on any of your characters, but I simply just like having a machine gun that sprays super fast. Also, my intent with that kind of build is to make sure that I'm covering all types of fields when it comes to Chris as a player. I'm making sure that I have my survivability rank higher up because of the human HP booster. I'm making sure that I have my weapon power up because of my Dragoon damage booster and my rate of fire booster. And I'm also making sure that I have my skill power up because I have my exoskeleton damage booster up as well. Now with all that being said, I know there's some better builds that you could put on Chris to make him more of a better character. There's Dodge Recovery Booster, which is something that a lot of characters should have on their build, or a lot of players should be playing with, but it's something that I don't roll with Chris because I think I'm just able to be more of a tank and more of a brute character. Instead of needing more mobility, I just kind of go with the powerhouse strategy. One thing to definitely keep in mind when playing as Chris though is to hold that Indomitable Spirit button and be ready to hit it right as an enemy player gets close, like I do here. Also, the power punch is something that is pretty difficult to get off if you're somebody who plays on console like me. You got to make sure that you're looking in the right direction before you get that punch off. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here though. This went on to be one of my longer character breakdown videos, but if you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm putting all of these character breakdown videos in a playlist down in my channel, so go down to my channel and check out the playlist if you want to catch up on the rest of my character breakdown videos. And one more thing, I've been putting my honest reviews or overall opinion on the character themselves at the end of each video. So none other than that, Chris Redfield, I'll have to say, is probably one of the best characters to play as in this game. Debatably top 3 in my opinion. I even see a lot of people in this game that main Chris Redfield, which means that they only play as him. So, hopefully this video helped out some of you guys, and next time you get on Reverse, you're able to beat some of those pro Chris players. I'll try and get the next character breakdown video out sometime next week, but other than that, roll the outro.